Hey, what's up, everybody? Thunderfist 1978 coming at you here on a Wednesday afternoon. Hope everybody's had a great day so far. So, my camera or my tripod that has my camera on it fell over yesterday, or last night, like right after I got done streaming. So, still had to try to get things situated. But we're going back to portable ops tonight, and we got a nasty little surprise last night after as we were going through the silo base in the form of a boss fight against Null. So I'm gonna have to make sure that Snake is properly equipped for it. I'm gonna give him body armor and body armor rations, and I'm probably gonna give him smaller rations this time because um, I'm starting to run out of the larger ones. But I've got enough of the small ones that shouldn't be too much of an issue. If I even need them, to be honest. We're gonna go ahead and fast forward through all that stuff since we went through it all last night. All right. I don't think um I might come back here at some point to actually recruit enemies to our side, but I don't think that's going to be necessary this time. I mean, we can. We'll go ahead and try it. And just 'cause, I mean, Snake's not even gonna be dragging them back. Okay, one guy's up there.
Just my imagination.
As long as I don't come around those crates, everything should be fine. Go on, follow. Thank you.
Just my imagination.
Good. Okay, I'm nervous here. One thing, not 100% sure. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, I'll just get out of here for now. We'll do the capturing another time. So the perfect soldier is out. He certainly does a really good job of blocking bullets. Even when he's reloading, he's good at it. Got him.
Why?
He's just like, why? I sure hope there are tranquilizer darts to be found. I think there should be.
Take this. Die. Take this.
Nope, can't get in there now. He takes quite a bit of stun damage. I'm kind of surprised about that.
Aha.
This isn't good.
Found you.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? Unless he's got explosives, he can't hit me down here.
Die.
Sorry, that's not on my agenda for today. Wow.
Take this.
Hey, welcome in, Cloud. I've got a doozy of a boss fight on my hands here. Wouldn't be so hard, except I haven't had any luck finding more ammo for my my tranquilizer gun. Usually there is some to be found.
Aha.
But here the amount pretty much matches the boss's code name. Wait. Oh, that's TNT. I don't need that anyway. I'm starting to think instead of that body armor, I might need to take more ammo. Thank you. But my gosh. There's very few shots that he doesn't... You're not telling me anything I don't already know. Cool. Okay. So the best thing to do is to run from him.
Die.
And then once he loses sight of you, then pop him. And I didn't realize there was an SVD here either until just now. That gives me even more incentive to come back. Let's see. I guess he's lost sight of me. At least... Is he tiring out? There's ammo there. Now the question is, do I go for it or do I not? So he's right around there. This is a rather interesting boss fight where you actually have to stay away from it. Uh-oh. I don't know how he saw me in there. At least once your health turns orange, you're not constantly bleeding to where your health continues to run out. Like you are in some of the other games at that point. I think he knows I'm in here. Well, duh, he saw me come in there. Nope. It's not the kind of ammo I need. What about that? Of course not. Maybe the game's trying to tell me the Mosin Nagant is what I need to be using. Too bad I don't have stealth camouflage. That would make things a lot easier. Okay, where is he? Little punk.
Take this. Die. Take this. Die.
I'm almost tempted to let one of the others, no. I'm guessing I should take more ammo with me. But if I do that, I'll lose. Where's he at?
I told you not to get careless.
And I told you not to crowd my personal space. We are in the era of social distancing after all. Or we were. I don't care if you came out before that was a thing. You're supposed to keep up with the times.
Take this.
Jeez. So it is impossible to beat him with CQC. And I've checked literally everywhere I can think of to find ammo.
Die.
I wonder. Nope, that didn't work.
Take this.
I wasn't going to win at that point. I think I can win if I take extra ammo with me, or if I only fire at him while when he loses sight of me. I mean, I could try putting adult magazines out, but I don't think that's going to do anything. I just don't get why in this one battle there's no tranquilizer ammo to be gotten. That makes no sense. Going ahead and fast forwarding through all that because we already looked at that dialogue last night. Okay, first guy is. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's tranquilizer ammo. I'll just have to remember that's there. So it's near the truck. Cobra. Go retrieve him. If Noel could completely block every bullet with his sword, like suppose you were firing an assault rifle at him and he blocked every shot, that would be a nightmare. And now we got at least one of them, and we'll have somewhat of an idea of what they're capable of.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Huh?
Somebody spotted me up here. Might be. Might be able to slip around. Well. So much for that.
Who's that?
Where even were you? He had one job, and that was to get hit by that first shot. I mean, how hard would that have been? But I gotta remember, at least there's tranquilizer ammo. Now, whether that's gonna stay there during the boss fight, that remains to be seen. I would think it would. But with this game, you never know. It always has dirty tricks up its sleeve. I read you, Campbell. Got him. One shot, down he goes. Go, Cobra. figure out some way. Stay away from Null long enough. I don't know how they always seem to spot you when you're in ducts. It's like they see through the walls, which I'm pretty sure that's copyright infringement because it's so close to Superman.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
He didn't see me as I went up here this time. Well,
Huh? What's that? The enemy's here! Huh? Huh? What happened? What happened? What happened? What's that? The enemy's here! Huh?
come on.
What happened? What happened? What happened? HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
What's that? Huh?
Wow. Now I've got to somehow win this fight. He shouldn't see me here, I wouldn't think. Or does he? Why is he camping out somewhere where I can't hit him? That's not fair. This is so dirty. And he can, like, duck and block. How is any of this fair? And he just got up to where I am. That's the best time to get him, is when he's reloading.
Take this.
Ooh, headshot.
No way.
Oh, come on. Well, at least I've got a strategy. Now I've just got to find where my truck is. I believe it's up from here. If I can get more tranquilizer bullets, I've got him. I know it was somewhere around here. Really? Oh, he just reloaded. Oops, I had to reload. At least I found a solid strategy. Now, if only I could find more ammo. No, there's nothing over there. It's inside the building.
Found you.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Fire. Oh, come on.
Die.
You think I'm just bleeding tranquilizer darts here? ain't gonna fire. Oh, stop it! Now, see, if I hadn't wasted so many tranquilizer rounds earlier, I think I'd have had him. It's a combination of tranquilizer rounds and getting shot a little too much. I don't know if I can get like 2 slots worth of medical kits or not. If I can, that'll be the difference maker. I really don't like to do that, but I don't know how I'll have any kind of a choice in this situation. Yeah. We got it now. All I gotta do is keep enough tranquilizer rounds to fill null full of holes, and we got it. I'm thinking what I'm gonna have to do is like trank everybody, take them all back to the truck. Hey, welcome in, Tag. How you doing? Good to see you today. Yeah, I wanted to come on and stream a little bit early today, even though I wasn't on quite as early as I'd hoped to be, but you know, it is nice to have a little more of the day free. So I took my car in and I got it worked on earlier today. Okay, good. Baloney. There's a place to hide. Awesome! I'm glad to hear that. How's it coming along? Come on, conk out. Thank you. Drag this dude back to the truck. Ah, very cool. So it's just all down to the all down to those last few caps. That's awesome. I can't. I'm excited. I'm excited for the day when you finish it.
Just my imagination.
Okay, this guy. I'm gonna need you to not be over there. Okay, good. He's out. Okay. No place to hide. What about here? Go, Cobra.
Just my imagination.
And he's out. At first, I wasn't sure how we could drag him back. Well, now that I think of it, I'm still unsure. All right, Snake. Just go on.
Who's that?
How dare you be that close to that door? I can relate to that tag. I'll tell you a little something. Like sometimes when I think of a story, coming up with the skeleton of the story, I'm pretty good at it. But when it comes to filling out all the little all the other details and coming up with entertaining dialogue, that's where I fall flat. And it's given me even more of an appreciation for authors who are able to get their product out there than I would have had to begin with. So I can definitely see where the struggle would be real on that. Hold on, I'm gonna... Good. For a while you had trouble making characters. The characters part usually isn't that difficult for me. And for me, where I struggle the most is trying to come up with good banter between the characters. That's not gonna sound like really hokey. That's where it gets difficult for me.
What's that?
Oops.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy.
What happened? There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
Have some decent dialogue. That's now see, you're doing a lot better than I would have. Looks like they found the sleeping guy. Okay. I would assume they've gone back.
Just my imagination.
Yeah, I can understand that too. But like in my younger years, I created a lot of characters. And so, you know, I've learned how to describe them, but like coming up with their different personalities, that can be a bit of a challenge too. But yeah, that dialogue is where I have the most trouble. Okay. Oops. Hopefully I can get a few more. Oh, I think I saw, yeah, there he is. Got him.
What's that? Just my imagination. HQ,
This is HQ.
this is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Great. At least I can go back and get more ammo, so that's not a problem. Yeah, physical descriptions.
Who's that?
What? What?
The enemy's here.
How did he get there? They weren't supposed to be coming that way. They were supposed to find that guy and go, okay, he's napping. Let's wake him up. And then they were supposed to move on. Yeah, like as far as descriptions of how the characters look, that's usually not as challenging for me. It's more the personalities and keeping the dialogue from getting really stale. But you know, I usually stick more to poetry anyway. That's always been my bread and butter. Like, cause then, you know, I could just put my feelings on paper towards, um, you know, whoever it is I'm writing about or to, or whatever situation is I'm writing about. Usually, usually that's not as challenging. I'll give you a little for instance. This is a bit different from my personal writing style. But has anybody here ever heard of a game called Domino Man? It's a... Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, my usual poetry style, I use like an 8-6-8-6 syllable scheme, and usually the two 6-syllable lines will rhyme, but the 8-syllable lines usually don't. But But I'll give you, for instance, have you ever heard of Domino Man? It's a game that Midway came out with back in 1982. You basically set up rows of dominoes and try to keep the enemies from knocking them down. Yeah, you lose a life either when the setup domino is knocked over, or when you get caught by certain enemies. I think it's the bees that can kill you. Well, at the end of the game, it will display a poem based on your performance. Like I'll give you a couple of for instances. They always start off roses are red. Like if you do really poorly in the game, the worst poem you can get is roses are red and need lots of water. With such and such setup, you just blew a quarter. I always found that one kind of rather funny. Okay, good. I got him. But yeah, like I said, if you get that one, it means you really didn't do all that great at the game. And then, of course, you know, the poems change depending on how well you do. Like there's another one that goes, roses are red. And I don't know if it says sometimes vermilion. It's something about vermilion, and then it'll say you set up X number. Now go for 1,000,000. You know, stuff like that. I actually wrote a poem for that game too, because apparently if you do really amazing at it, the game's graphics will glitch out, and it can't properly display whatever poem it was gonna put.
What happened?
And so I wrote a poem like what could be used in place of that. The one I wrote, the one I came up with was roses are red and floral shops lined. With X number set up, you just blew my mind. Okay, let's get this guy firing. Come on. That's it.
No way.
Yes way. And no, I'm not Bill or Ted. I'm Snake. And I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay, one more round of bullets. Got it.
Bye.
Glad I found a strat that works. No doubt about it. I got plenty of trank rounds. Come on. Okay, yeah. I was right about not needing rations.
No way.
It's better to just carry med kits. Okay, he's halfway down. Oh, had to reload. Yeah, 2 of my poems were actually published, but I won't be sharing those on stream since they were published under my real name. But the books they were published in were printed back around 2004 and 2006.
What?
Oops.
No way.
Yes way. I think not.
Die.
Not on my agenda for the day.
Why?
Okay, we got him this time for sure. Oh, wow. I almost waited too late to do that. That would have been tragic. That was very close. And the thing is, I would have had no one but myself to blame for that. That would have been 100% due to being careless. Be great if I had more large med kits. But the small ones are all I've got. Come on. Got him! About freaking time.
Why? Why do you still live?
What the hell's he talking about?
No man can meet the perfect soldier in battle and survive. But you won't die. Why?
give you that. Good work, perfect soldier. Your mission is complete. Your mission is over, Null. At ease. Shush. Only a puppet after all.
So I guess I'm going to have to send one of the other soldiers in to rescue Snake. We've lost contact with Snake. I hate to imagine what might have happened to him. But Snake's a legend. He's big boss. He won't let himself get killed that easily. I know he wouldn't. I'm with you, Campbell. We've got to save him. Right. We'll start by searching for his whereabouts. It hasn't been that long since he disappeared. I think the best approach would be to focus our search on his last known whereabouts. But we won't get anywhere by just hunting aimlessly. Exactly. So we've got to be aggressive. Interrogate any enemies you find there. And try to squeeze some info out of them. Right, we're on it. All right. You will put in the spy unit. I'm tempted to put him in the at the hospital. No, we'll put him there. What about you? We'll put him in the sneaking unit for now. Usually I like to only have nope. No Mark 22. That's going to be difficult because that means I won't be able to attack unless it's sneaking up on somebody and choking them out. Okay, what was that? A maintenance crew member has been locked up in the machine room on the bottom level, reportedly for taking a rebellious attitude toward his superiors. We believe that a high-ranking officer commands the security units at the entrance to the nuclear launch silo. This person appears to be responsible for any incidents occurring in the vicinity. Let's go ahead and save. Because I'm not going through that battle again. I'm just not. We need to find out where Snake disappeared to. The focus of our search will be the last place he was spotted. Here, in the vicinity of the silo entrance. This won't be like looking for lost keys under the sofa. You'll have to be aggressive and pry information out of enemy soldiers through interrogation. Time to play rough. I think I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna get that new guy out. Locate Snake's whereabouts by interrogating the enemies you encounter. You'll run a greater risk of being spotted, but we won't gain anything by simply searching the area at random. Stay sharp. I wonder. Can he actually blend in? Yeah! Thank goodness I kept him on.
Talk.
An officer would probably know something. So we gotta get an officer. Cobra, bring him in. This will also be a chance to look for that SVD. Now see, in Metal Gear Solid 1, you would snap the enemy's neck by doing that. And we don't want to do that. All right, Flamingo. I see it's good to have soldiers soldiers with different uniforms. Since different soldiers blend in different areas. Oops. You know what I almost forgot to do? Go on the roof and get that SVD. Wait, what? Where's the SVD? I swear it was up here. I know it was on the roof of a building. I know Snake didn't pick it up. All right. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I gotta go all the way back around.
Who's that?
Huh? How did he know he's not one of them? Any other place he would have blended in. Might have just been that he wasn't supposed to be in that building. That must be it. But we'll get it. So we know we need to find an officer. And I think I know where that officer's at. I think I'm going to find something for Flamingo to do. Just so I can have an excuse to keep him around. Okay, we'll let him down there. Cobra, you're up. And that drives me so crazy. That I can't find the SVD anywhere. All right, go Flamingo. I need to study this area really carefully. Okay, we need to get down there. Wait, hold it. That doesn't make sense. So if I get around over there. Yeah. Okay. That officer should be over here. What is that? Oh, snap! We got ourselves a rocket launcher. Too bad there's no officer up here. But that's okay. Okay. So now we know where to find a rocket launcher.
Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Okay, this is going to be tricky. At least now I know where I need to go. And we have a spam bot. I wonder. No. Because I bet officers wouldn't blend in everywhere either. One thing I'm absolutely going to have to do, I'm getting that rocket launcher. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Absolutely none. We're going to need that later. Matter of fact, I have a feeling that there's going to be a spy report coming in at some point saying, hey, there's a rocket launcher there. You might want to get that. So we're going to be one step ahead of them. All right, Jonathan, bring him in. Sucks that we don't have the Mark 22, because, I mean, we could use the Mosin Nagant, but that thing is noisy. And there's no way to suppress it. And that guy's in. Get Flamingo. I'm going to leave the guards in this area alone. That way I've got less worry of anyone waking up after being attacked and you know, calling out for other guards. I'm gonna wait until I get to the get to the basement area. And then I'll go ahead and do what needs doing. sad thing is, I know all too well how it is to be in that position. Coming or what? Huh? How did he turn around right at that second? That ain't right. Okay. So I got to do quiet steps when I walk up to him. I'll stand just around the corner, just enough so I can observe him, and then the second he turns away, I'll start quiet stepping up. And then once we interrogate him, the mission's done. One thing about it, we're going to be a lot better armed at the end of this one. You know what? The heck with getting that first guy. We'll save that for later, like when I come back to get the SVD. Which I still can't believe it's I still can't believe it's not on that roof like it usually is. I'm gonna try to climb up the roof of that other building and see if I can't get the SVD. I don't think it's gonna be up there, but it was before. I have no clue why it's not now. I mean, there's... Could have sworn the... Oh, wait. There is no ladder. Maybe I'll just have to wait for a spy report or something. Nope, nothing to see here. What is that? Wait. more importantly, I'm not even supposed to be over here. It's the wrong area. So I do need to be over here. Move. Thank you. Oops. So it's down here. Nah.
Talk.
All right.
Oh, talk.
Over to the guardhouse. What? You found a clue to Snake's whereabouts? Fantastic. Okay, return to the truck immediately. Then we can discuss the best course of action.
Looks like you've done quite a number on this one. Intel extracted via physical torture is unreliable. It has always been my understanding that a skilled interrogator doesn't have to resort to inflicting pain on his subject.
You're right, Commander. But it all depends on the time and the place. This man used to be a member of Fox. For him, this doesn't even qualify as torture. I was simply saying hello.
I see. As a fellow Fox, you know his limits. Still, it's not easy getting information out of him. Is it, Cunningham?
He is a tough one, I'll give him that. But his resilience will be his undoing. This time, I'll get the location of the remaining legacy, for sure.
Can you do it?
It's not part of my normal regimen, but there is a way.
Drugs? Truth serum won't work on a member of Fox.
While he was away from the battlefield, they developed a new formula.
Confessions extracted via truth serum can't be trusted. More so if you're using a stronger formula. He could fall apart before you even have the chance to question him. You know that as well as I. Why the hurry, Cunningham?
It seemed the ideal way to handle it, from an efficiency perspective.
All right then. But I want to talk to him first.
Be my guest. Truth serums also have an anesthetic effect. If I use it before he recovers his strength, I can't make him hurt. Let's let him taste the fear a little while longer.
You've been awake all this time. You'd make a formidable opponent. I can see now why you've inherited the title of boss. And yet, you are troubled. Who are you loyal to? Why do you fight? What is a country? A soldier? Have you lost sight of these things? That's why you retired from Fox. But here you are back on the battlefield. Once you've inherited the soul of a warrior, you can never leave the battlefield. Allow me to share a story. This whole business about stealing Metal Gear, it was all a setup from the beginning. The idea was the CIA's. planning to give the American-developed Metal Gear to the Russians, giving the enemy a new weapon of their own design. Do you know why?
Enlighten me.
To prolong the Cold War. The failure of its planned economy has left the Soviet Union's finances in shambles. On top of that, thanks to the boss's work 6 years ago, they lost the philosopher's legacy. The Russians can no longer sustain the massive military spending demanded by the Cold War. And now America, in addition to acquiring the legacy, has succeeded in deploying MIRVs in battle, and is moving to cement her military superiority through the ongoing strategic arms limitation talks. At this rate, the global balance of power will soon collapse, and before long, the Cold War will have ended. And when that happens, the CIA's importance will have diminished considerably.
The CIA is giving Metal Gear to the Russians to maintain the balance of power?
Metal Gear is a weapon far more advanced than any MIRV. It would be a most valuable trump card for Moscow. One that would render SALT irrelevant. The world would move away from compromise and accommodation, and once again split in two. The age of soldiers and spies would continue. Fox's orders from the CIA were not to guard Metal Gear during transport, but to steal it, and then to pretend to defect to the Soviet Union. A clever plan on the part of the CIA, all designed to protect its organizational interests.
No. No way. I don't believe it.
This is what you call your country.
So that's why you staged a rebellion.
I will create a world I desire. Just as soldiers have need of talented officers, men have need of talented leaders. Leaders capable of granting guidance to the world. I was created for that purpose.
Created?
Have you heard of the Successor Project?
No.
It was a top-secret experiment conducted by the US government. Its goal, to create the ultimate battlefield commander. The skills to wage war, the aptitude for strategy, the endurance to return from battle alive, and the charisma to overwhelm and master the hearts of soldiers. My voice is endowed with a special power. Another product of the Successor Project. And the soldier they chose as the model leader was none other than the legend herself, the Boss.
The Boss?
I received these gifts. I inherited them. Snake, you inherited the title of Boss. You were her last disciple. You and I are like brothers. And as such, I couldn't possibly kill you now. Make yourself comfortable, brother. For you're about to witness the creation of my new world.
So here we are. Now, how are we going to bust Snake out? That's the question. Listen up, everyone. Our interrogation of the enemy has produced information on the location where Snake is being held. He's currently in the guest house. We'd go out and rescue him immediately, but unfortunately we're unable to ascertain the exact location. As a facility used by high-ranking dignitaries, the location of the guest house is a well-kept secret. It's quite possible that none of the enemies we interrogated even know its exact location. And it's not marked on any of our maps, probably for the same reason. So for the time being, we're making finding the location of the guest house our #1 priority. You might want to try interrogating people who are regular visitors to the guest house, government official, high-ranking officers. It may also be a good idea to expand the scope of our spy unit's reconnaissance. In any case, we've got to find that guest house. If anybody has any bright ideas, Let's hear them. Huh. Okay, that's completed. We've sighted the government official in the town. We've got to find out the location of that guest house. However, according to intel we've received from our spy unit, the government officials in the town may possess information on how to get to the guest house. Try interrogating some government officials. Show them no mercy. Okay, Flamingo needs to recover stamina. And his stamina is full now. Off to town! We'll go after the rest of those reports once we get Snake back.
It's me. Somehow I knew it would be you. Yes, negotiations with the Kremlin were a success. They won't interfere with what's about to happen. I must thank you for all your help. When they saw the trajectory data for Metal Gear, they knew that this was no bluff. The CIA must be in a state of total panic about now. All part of your plan, I presume. Tell me something, though. You couldn't possibly have obtained the data on your own, could you? There must be someone backing you. Who is it? Never mind. I've got a fairly good idea who it is. The man with the same codename as Null. But you do realize you're betraying your employer, don't you? Just what is it you've got in mind? You're not using me, are you? No matter. We'll meet again. In a new world. One of my own creation. Until then, my friend. Ocelot. What is it? What's happened?
Pardon us, sir, but the perfect soldier, he's... Ah!
Oh boy.
What's the meaning of this?
I must complete my mission.
Stand down, Null.
Not yet. He lives. I have not completed my mission.
You mean Snake. He's been captured. Your mission is complete. Stand down, Null.
No. Why won't you die, Snake? Out of my way. I'll kill him. I must kill him. I must kill...
You will follow my orders, perfect soldier. I am your commander. Take him to the preparation chamber.
That's some power Gene's got.
The perfect soldier has his memory reset after every mission. And yet, after a single skirmish, you managed to instill such strong emotions in him. Snake.
What Snake does. I don't know if I've actually been in the town yet during this play. That government official we spied on in the town has got to know the location of the guest house where Snake is being held. And we're going to get that information from him. Interrogate that official. Don't go easy on him. Rough him up if you have to. Just get that information. Snake is counting on us, understood? Go secure the location of that guest house. Now! Give him hell. Oh, he's the one who can blend in. Cool. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have to go around if I want to get in there. I do want the items. No, this way. Couldn't see that door at first. TNT. I don't know if we need that right yet. Looks like we screwed this mission up. I think we better get out of here for now. We'll try again when the time is right. So it's timed? I mean, we do know we do know where there's a location of two enemies. But I don't know if those are the actual soldiers or not, or if those are the government officials or not. I gotta say though, I was not. I had completely forgotten that about Snake getting captured there. Wait. Okay, the government officials in the town. That means this will be completed once we accomplish the mission.
It's me.
Okay, we've seen that. Welcome in, Weathered. How you doing? 2 for 1 meal in Burger King. You'll never know because I'll never reveal my secrets. You are correct on that. But good to see you. How is everything? It's been quite a while. Wait. You do me too much honor, sir. Thank you. But okay, maybe we gotta go up these stairs over here. Wrong staircase. Wait, is there someone over there?
Huh? What's that? Nothing here.
Okay, that's the official. Let's see where they go. That sucks that he's got an escort. Okay, now we know where we're supposed to go. It's just all a matter of waiting for that guard to turn around, and then I guess what I need to do is once again do the slow walk. Yep, that's right. Power of the PSP. We are playing this on original hardware, but you're not seeing the picture on it because of once you do screen sharing, the image goes off of the PSP screen and only shows up on the TV that you're using. And fortunately, I found out they make a, instead of having to use an HDMI converter, they make a converter now that that makes it so that you can plug it in directly here, and it has an HDMI out. Yeah, it's so basically here's what, well, I can't show it to you cuz the
It's me.
the cord's too short. But basically it plugs in here, and then the unit has an HDMI out, which in my case I've got it plugged into my capture card, but that's how it works. Ordinarily, it would basically just have like 2 cables out, and then you would have to use an HDMI converter from there. But fortunately, they've remedied that problem so that for modern TVs it's much more convenient. Okay. So there's the official. We want to get to them, I would assume, before they get in that building that they're headed to. So we definitely do want to heel toe it. Wait a minute. Maybe I want to use that other guard instead. He doesn't blend in as much with most of the other guards, but you know, he's better at hand-to-hand combat, so he'll put that other guard down more easily. Not only that, but he might blend in slightly better with that guard that I'm having trouble sneaking up on. Well, no. I mean, this is tricky. I think ultimately what I need to do is use one of my hooded members because they'll blend in
Somehow
with most of the other guards, and it'll look less suspicious to them. I know I'm not explaining this very well. All I'm gonna say is I wish I had my Mark 22. Then I could trank the guard that's following the official. Okay, wait. Where did I just end up? So my dudes look suspicious, or my guy looks suspicious to them, but they can just walk by these other hooded guards and they don't think a thing of it. That makes a lot of sense. Not. Oh. No. Okay. All I gotta do is get this guy.
Answer me.
Nice. Across the rail bridge near the sea. Were you able to wring the guest house location out of him? Excellent. Nice job. Okay, you're all done there. Hurry up and get back to the truck.
Hi there. I brought you some dinner, and some for the prisoner, too.
Thank you. Awfully nice of you to come all this way just to bring me a meal.
Don't mention it. Say, mind if I talk to the prisoner for a little while? I want to meet the man who fought the perfect soldier and lived to tell about it. Don't mind me, just enjoy your supper.
Huh? But...
Please try to understand. When a girl's life is on the line, sometimes she longs for a strong man.
Go ahead.
Can you do me a favor and look the other way for a while? Looks like you've really been through the ringer, Snake. But I'm glad to see you're alive. I never thought you'd actually survive a fight with Null. Let's see if we can't get you patched up. Oh, eat your dinner. Don't worry, it's not drugged or anything. Don't move, Snake. And keep quiet, okay? Can you hear me?
Is this telepathy?
Shh. Not so loud. Just be quiet and listen. I don't have enough power to talk for very long. Gene has begun preparations for Metal Gear's ballistic launch. He's given the orders to start loading the nuclear warheads.
What? It's still too early. Did the negotiations break down?
I don't know. Not even Ursula and I can know what's running through Gene's mind. As to why he's negotiating with both the US and the Soviet Union, your guess is as good as mine. I think he may be preparing to use Metal Gear right now, no matter how the talks turn out. But I can't stop him. Not by myself. Not while he has Ursula on his side. You're the only one I can count on. They've probably taken Metal Gear from the harbor to the assembly plant so they can load the warheads. If you destroy it now, you can at least prevent Gene from launching a nuclear attack.
Why are you telling me this?
I saw a vision of you destroying Metal Gear. My premonitions don't always come true. But I do know that you've got a chance to prevent nuclear holocaust.
Can you get me out of here?
Not right now. Be patient. Your luck will change soon.
Well, that makes me feel better. I'm practically smiling. On the inside.
All good things come to those who wait.
Okay, Chief, time to wrap it up.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I guess I got a little too into it.
Into it.
This is our little secret, okay? Don't tell anybody. Please, Snake. You have to believe.
I remember the first time I saw that scene, I was actually at work playing this, and I had to shut it off right as she latched onto him. And I was like, well, that was getting rather interesting, and one of my coworkers was watching along, and he got a laugh out of it. Man, those were the days. We've learned the location of the guest house where Snake is being held captive. The next step is to go there, sneak inside, and execute a rescue operation. Security will be tight, but we can't let that stop us. We're going to bring him back. Everybody with me? Okay, we want to... Location of an old fortress in the wilderness on the west side of the peninsula. A map containing more detailed information is likely located in the northern part of the town. Huh. Something like give us a new area to explore, I'm guessing. And then here we, okay, there's a maintenance crew member that's locked up. All right, what can you do? Surveyor, good. I want somebody at the guest house. No. I want to rest first. Ooh, large. We need more of those. We got a report. Indicate that Snake is being held prisoner in the basement inside the guest house. To get to the basement, head for the back of the main building. So he's in the basement. Snake is being held captive in the guest house. We're going there now to get him back. If the enemy detects our presence, Snake will likely find himself facing the business end of a rifle. We need to move quickly, but we also need to exercise more caution than ever before. We're all in this together. Now let's go rescue Snake. I wonder if officers can blend in here. Okay, at least Jonathan can. Okay, this is the guest house. Quickly make your way inside and search for Snake's location. Do not let the enemy see you. We need Snake in order to destroy Metal Gear, and he needs us to save him. Let's bring him back alive. Wait. Oh, there's our truck. I was about to say, don't tell me the truck's gonna be inaccessible. We just need to keep Jonathan's stamina up. Okay. Good, still blending in. Okay, we need to get to the back of the building. Wait, what?
What the?
Just my imagination.
We got him. That was pretty easy. But is there going to be a boss fight?
You came to save me? You didn't even know if I was still alive. Why'd you put yourself in danger like that?
Because you're our boss. Besides, we knew you wouldn't let yourself get killed in a place like this.
But saving me's not gonna...
We need you. Don't forget that, Snake.
All right, let's Let's get out of here. I know where Metal Gear is. Our business here is finished.
Roger that, boss. There's a passageway up ahead that's only lightly guarded.
I knew it.
Into the line, Snake.
Cunningham.
These are capable men you lead, Snake. I never thought a Fox agent, a specialist in solo sneaking missions no less, would have his comrades come rescue him. My mistake. You nearly slipped through my fingers. I must remember to thank Ursula.
Ursula? The precog working for Jean.
She's a mystery to me, but she does have her uses. Anyway, now that we're both here, we can get on with the questioning. The legacy. Where is it? I know you stole the KGB's half. Now tell me where it is!
The KGB? What are you talking about?
Still playing at denial. Have it your way. Your men die by my hand one by one until you change your mind. Stop! Where's the philosopher's legacy? Where is it?
I don't know! Stop it! I don't know anything, I swear!
You're lying! You must know where the legacy is. The Pentagon told me.
The Pentagon? Why are you so concerned about what's happened to the legacy, Cunningham? What's your stake in this?
Enough! You'd better start giving me some answers, or else. You!
Snake, get in.
Elisa, why are you...
Hurry.
Go on without me, boss.
Hurry. Quit your whining. The bullets went straight through. Now get up!
Don't just stand there! Stop them!
Okay, step on it.
Did we just lose Jonathan?
Looks like we shook them off.
Yeah. Glad to see you're still in one piece, Snake.
How's our wounded?
I'm not the world's best field medic, but his condition looks stable.
Good.
I thought you specialized in solo missions, but it looks like you can lead a squad, too.
Knock it off.
Hey, Snake, who's the dame?
This is Elisa. She helped us escape.
You got one of Jean's soldiers to join our side? Just out of curiosity, how exactly did you manage to get a girl like this? Don't you think she's a little young? I mean, another 5 years and she'll be a real knockout of a woman, but...
Let's go, Snake. We should check on the location of the plant while it's still dark out. The lights should tell us exactly where it's located.
Right. You lead the way. Elisa, about what Campbell was saying.
You mean about waiting another 5 years?
That's not what I meant. I mean, the reason why you betrayed Jean and saved me. You never told me.
Haven't I already explained this to you? I want you to destroy Metal Gear.
I thought you were loyal to Jean.
I thought so too. At first. Even now, I'm still grateful to him. In East Germany, Ursula and I were used like guinea pigs. He saved us from that. But the communists, the Americans, they're all the same. All the military wanted was to know the secret of our ESP. They only wanted us so they could use our ESP in war. So once again, I ran away with Jean.
Then why did you end up betraying him?
It was the nukes. No one should ever be allowed to use nuclear warheads. Not ever. I'm a victim of the atomic bomb, Snake. My parents were nuclear physicists working in the Soviet Union. There was an accident at the Kishtim facility, and they were killed in the ensuing explosion.
Kishtim? The nuclear disaster in the Ural Mountains.
Yes. And Ursula and I suffered the after effects. It still haunts me in my dreams. I see my parents dying in the explosion. I see the ashes of death falling from the sky. Soon afterwards, we gained our abilities, right after we were sent back to our country.
I've been exposed too. The tests at Bikini Atoll.
I know. Somehow, I could tell.
Is that why you saved me?
Perhaps. I think I probably wanted to leave some hope for the future. With this body, I'll never be able to have children of my own. So instead, I'm placing my hopes in you.
Why me?
I just think you'll make a great father someday.
Elisa, I'm sorry, but I'll never be a father.
That's what you think.
This is the place. We should be able to see the plant's location from here.
So, that's where they're storing Metal Gear.
I think so.
Something's not right. It's pretty late at night for them to still be working. It might be worth checking out.
Right. And Null's still undergoing readjustment. With me gone, it'll take a few days to get him prepped. Now's our chance.
Then the only thing we have to look out for is Cunningham.
No. Jean is the one you should really be afraid of. The Successor Project was designed to produce a battle commander capable of commanding the perfect soldier. I've never actually seen Jean fight, but I think his reflexes may be even faster than Null's. And his battle technique is patterned after the boss herself.
Must have taken some guts to turn on him. Are you afraid?
Yes, but I believe in you, Snake. My sister foresaw you plunging the world into fear. I foresaw you stopping Metal Gear. It was the first time in our lives our visions weren't one and the same. I believe in you.
We better get back. Once we catch our breath, we're heading straight for the plant.
That kind of reminds me of the movie Minority Report, which stars Tom Cruise. There were some precogs in it, and one character told his character, the precogs are never wrong, although sometimes they disagree. And they said that the Minority Report, which basically shows the disagreement, is always with the precog that had the stronger abilities. Everybody, Snake is back, and he's still in one piece. Thanks everyone for the rescue effort. Hey, forget about it. No need to thank us. We're just glad to have you back. And to top it off, we've got some more good news. Thanks to the info passed to us by the Dame, Elisa, we finally discovered the whereabouts of Metal Gear. It's being loaded with nuclear warheads in the plant right now, and is in an extremely vulnerable state. This could be our one and only chance to mount an assault. Exactly. We need to infiltrate that plant now. Right. Let's get going. All right. Excellent. Let's station him at the plant. Okay, additional soldiers, newly deployed soldiers appear to be former Fox members. We recommend recruiting at least one new member. Some kind of parts have apparently been left in the crate used to offload Metal Gear. SAA. Alright, first things first, we're gonna go to warhead storage. All right. No, Jonathan's not completely healed up. All right, what's this report say? Progress continues on arming Metal Gear with nuclear warheads. The work is being carried out in the south part of the plant. Well, first things first, we're going to warhead storage. It shouldn't be that difficult. Find the captured soldier and rescue him. His location is marked with a prisoner icon on the map screen. Good hunting. Okay, he's in the first floor basement. Well, in the basement.
Who's that?
I forgot to unequip that other stuff. And what the heck was she doing right there? Normally, there aren't any guards, like, right there in that room as soon as you get there. I guess I need to look at Jonathan's items too. Just make sure everyone is unequipped. Wait a minute. That means Flamingo too. If he hasn't given up that rocket launcher, we need him to do that. All right. Shouldn't be necessary. Okay, good. We have a lot of ammo for that, too. Let's save. Where is she? Okay, good. Oh, there she comes. No. What in the world?
What? Huh? Who's that?
Huh? Make up your mind. All right, Tag. Have a great day, and thanks so much for stopping in. But that made no sense. Oops. It's hard to get back into the habit of pressing circle to confirm and X to cancel. That's the way it was in the earlier Metal Gear Solid games. But I mean, you know, like after a while, like with Final Fantasy, they reversed it. Metal Gear Solid took it a bit longer to change that.
What's that? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown...
What happened?
Hopefully we can get her before backup shows up.
There's something wrong. Backup unit, check it out.
So I have no idea. Huh? No, they're gonna make it.
Who's that?
What? I should have known that was where they were gonna come from, because you know, they do have an open gate, and I forgot for a moment that that's where the gate was, like right literally where we came in. Jeez. Yeah, free verses. I think you would use the ad hoc in order to do that. Like, you go. You go basically one person's unit against another. I wonder how many guards there are this time. I should get into the habit of shaking each one of them to try to get items.
What? Huh?
Yeah, I see it. Okay. Don't give me that no place to hide BS. Okay. If it goes like the other rescue missions, then we know that one of the guards has to have a key. I'm surprised how close they are to my position. Makes me kind of nervous. Go down here. Okay, good.
What's that? What?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Just my imagination. What? Huh?
No key. Cobra, go bring her in. All right. Now, hopefully, the rest of this stage is the same as what we're used to.
Just my imagination.
got around the corner enough to where she shouldn't have spotted me. At least I would have thought. Oy vey. All right. And I think I may have determined a route where we could get that other officer recruited to our side. I could be wrong. Actually, now that I think about it, I should just let him go. You know, the one who's over where those beams are. You know, that one I had to aim straight at because he was in that big open area. There are infrared beams there. And you don't want to just waltz on in there until you've put everybody to sleep. Otherwise, you're going to trigger an alarm or trigger an alert, I should say. Because, I mean, the alarm can go off, but,
What's that?
Great.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Wait. I could have hit him from under the truck. Probably too late now, though.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Well, there he goes. Might be able to hit her from here. I don't know. Nice. Getting all the way to the first floor basement, that's not going to be difficult. My biggest question is, am I going to have to find a key? Nice.
What? Huh?
Got another male officer. Should be coming. Yep, here he is. All right. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go over to where the male officer is and shake him. Just to make sure he doesn't have a key. Somehow, I almost have a feeling that if there's a key to be found, he'll be the one that's got it. No key. I'm hoping I can recruit him later, but got more important things to do right now. Now that I think about it, I'm not going to try to recruit anybody else right now. I'm just gonna trank them, shake them down, see if they got a key. If they don't, then no harm, no foul, and just move on to where hopefully we can get the prisoner out. Oh.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
What? my imagination.
That's right. No key.
Nothing here.
That's what I thought. Okay, so POW's down there. And no key to be found. Huh? Okay, so I'm still on the first floor. I gotta go to the basement. Oh, we found him. Nice. Nice work rescuing that soldier. Now bring him back to the truck. All right, let's see. So there's one for the town, one for the security base, one for the harbor, one for the guest house, and then the plant. Oops. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and rest up. Okay. I'll keep him in the I'll keep him there for now. Okay, that guy could help with tech. Okay, that guy's good for spy. Oh, nice. Very good that we got her. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and save here, and I think that's going to do it for the day. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I will see you back tomorrow evening when we continue Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. We've got 4 more reports to go over, and then we'll go ahead and continue the main story. In the meantime, let's find someone to raid before we go. Who's on today? I think I see who we're gonna raid. We are going to raid into Sherry Snacks. It's been so long since I last raided into her, but she is such a great streamer. Does a lot of baking streams in addition to gaming, and she is playing Super Mario 64 today. Once again, folks, thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I will see you back tomorrow when we continue Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. But for now, this is Thunderfist 1978, a.k.a. Naked Snake, signing off.